bowl, I gotta have it where I take a towel and I wipe my ball every shot, my first ball. I see other guys don't do it for the whole night. Now, do I have less oil on my ball than they do because I'm wiping it off every time?
So that's a great question, which I love this group. This is awesome. So 2 things. Wiping your ball off every shot will make your reaction more consistent. Guaranteed. We already know that, I mean, look, this ball's black. Oh, it was white, but it's black.
Ew.
This is Mike's ball.
Oh yeah.
Now the question is, there's 2 questions here, right? First off, why is it black? Because the last time I checked, Lego was clear, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is, which we're gonna clean it off in a minute, but the second thing is, the oil that's on your ball, there's oil on the lane, but there's also oil in the carpet and on the ball return, right? And the pin setter, all that stuff got oil on it too, right? So wiping that off is smart. And here's the best example I can tell you for that. When you're bowling league, and you're in the league and you're bowling league and you're striking, right? But you're bowling a 5-man league, you have time for your ball to sit, and it can absorb the oil, right? So think about this for just 1 second. When bowling league, I have the front 9 strikes in a row, and I haven't won my ball at all, okay? So I'm like, that's no big deal. So I get up in the 10th frame, I throw my first ball, high flush, strike, right? The 11th ball, I grab my ball again, I set it up, I throw my shot. It goes a little bit light, but I still get the strike. It's not the front 11. Now, obviously, I'm nervous. You're watching me. You're recording me. You know, you're drinking your beer, not paying attention, whatever. So I'm up for the 12th one. I throw the 12th one. I go to run it out, and I buck it. And I go, and, you know, I'm scratching my head going, I threw that good. Everybody else is saying, well, no, you were nervous. You threw it harder, right? Here's something to think about.
Oil didn't soak in.
Those first 9 shots, the ball set and had time for the oil to absorb in, right? Shot number 10, the ball had set, right? It had time for the oil to absorb in. But what about 11 and 12? It didn't. It didn't.
Everybody's waiting on you.
And everybody's waiting on you, and you're already doing all of this as it is, so you're already nervous, right? So you're not thinking about it. You grab your ball, you set up, you go. So if you were to wipe your ball off every single shot, that no longer is an issue. You still make bucket, because you could have thrown it hard. But at least you give yourself a chance. So at the end of the day, I don't care what you do from that standpoint, you should always wipe your ball off. Every single shot. You are going to get a more consistent reaction. Now, I always get the guy says, well, Pete Weber doesn't wipe his ball off, and that guy's got a lot of titles. And I say, that's true, but you are not Pete Weber. And I can tell you 100 other pros that do wipe their ball off every single shot.
And even doing that for every shot, at the end of the night, I'll clean my ball and that white rag will still get black on it.
Oh yeah, like, absolutely. Because this is going to happen regardless of where you. Doesn't matter where you bowl at. Doesn't matter if the lanes are clean or dirty. Doesn't matter. This is going to happen regardless. So you don't want this on your bowling ball. You'd rather have that on your towel because all this does is change your reaction. Right?
I just thought that everybody that wiped their ball off was a part of their routine. Every time they got up there, they went through that process. Every time you could get there, they cleaned their ball off, they'd find their spot, they would go.
So great question. It's part of the pre-shot routine.
I'm one of those guys that I never wipe my ball off.
Plus, if your hand sweats, it helps you dry your hand while you're cleaning the ball. There's a lot of benefits to it.
So the key there is what you said. It should be part of your pre-shot routine. It's one of those things that when you're in that 11th and 12th frame and you're doing all this because you're nervous, it's one of those things that helps to calm you down. Just by wiping your ball. This is just part of what I do. Because at the end of the day, that 11th and 12th shot are the exact same as the first and second, except in your mind it's not. Right? So anything that you can do to maintain your composure, maintain the same process, maintain the foot in front of the other foot, the arm swing, the back swing, the follow through, all you need to do is repeat that to be able to keep striking. And having that as part of your pre-shot routine is just one of those benefits that can help you to do that. But absolutely, you should wipe your ball for every single shot.